Okay, in the cellar, so let's have a look. We've got the gas bottles. These are 60/40. You don't want CO2, you don't want 70/30, it's 60/40 these. It's a screw in front there, got a little spanner there for it. That goes into that first regulator. This tells you how much is in the bottle. That one tells you the output. We've gone straight from there to this one, which is another secondary regulator. So that's set at about 1 3/4 bars. The output from there goes two ways. This one goes to the cleaning pump. The first one this way, which can be switched off obviously. This one goes this way, behind there, it's not connected to that. Goes behind there and it goes to this. This first one runs the pump. The second one goes straight to the keg coupler, which is in the cleaning rack at the minute. So that's for the Madry, that's the yellow, John Smith's is green, and the Guespear is red. So you've got 3 lines, all identical. These pumps don't really need anything doing to them. They're self-explanatory. They just push the beer through. These things are called cellar boys. So what we need to do with that is when the keg empties, you end up getting gas goes in above this buoy. I don't know whether you can see, but there's a black o-ring at the bottom of that buoy, and that buoy sinks and the pressure above it pushes it down and it actually blocks the beer off from going out. So what that does is as your beer runs out at the tap, the tap just stops. It doesn't start frothing and foaming and spitting beer all over. So that stops it. When you reconnect the new barrel, obviously there's pressure of gas above it, above that buoy. So there's a lever at the top and an outlet here that just wants to be put into a glass, and press that lever only very slightly and you'll feel the air, you'll see the air coming out of that cylinder. You'll see the gas coming out of that cylinder and filling with beer. What you might find is that the buoy sticks at the bottom, and if that's the case, you've got a lever at the bottom that just pushes a little rod up that releases the buoy inside. If it sticks, which it can occasionally, just give the glass a tap and you'll see the buoy come up. When you're dispensing, that buoy needs to be up and no gas above. So that's how them things work. They're pretty much maintenance free. All you do is, as I say, make sure it's full of beer when you're dispensing. Cleaning lines, it's pretty simple. Just comes off there down to this pump, and all these cleaning sockets are connected. So you need to push these on, push the handles back, make sure they're all connected. This dip tube comes into 25 litre container that wants to be half full of water and maybe a cup of cleaning fluid. Pull that through at the tap and then leave it 10 minutes, just pull the rest of it through, and then half of this again with clean water and give it a good old rinse before you connect the beers back up. I better change these round now, green and yellow. So anyway, yeah, that says you've got the 2 tops. This is a Grundy or a G type, and that's an S type or a Sankey. Yeah, that's it. Switch the gas off on a night. I always say that. Just make sure it's switched off at the bottle. That way, if there is any leaks, it'll limit them because there's nothing pushing it through. So great. Cheers.